The brain, as complex as it is, it has the ability to communicate to you, the conscious you, and it gives you some signals, impression, and communicate some understanding to you to help you to maximize your learning experience. So I call it the language of the brain. The brain speaks, it communicates to you, but you need to understand how it speaks in order to make it work well. Don't forget, I usually say that if you service your brain will serve you well. Language of the brain. I have 4 language of the brain have been able to hear and understand. That's what I want to tell you. I know only 4, but I'll continue doing my research. If I find more, I will update it, of course. So please like and subscribe as we delve into the language of the brain to make you a smart learner. Number 1 thing you should know: the brain communicates using stress. Now, there are 2 types of stress. You have the eustress and the distress. The eustress is the good kind of stress. This one is actually nice for education. It improves your focus. It helps you to learn better. It makes you to pay attention. But the bad stress, the distress, please avoid that one. It reduces every form of memory and every form of learning. So that is the one you want to avoid. When the brain communicates stress to you, what is it trying to say? It's trying to say, I am tired. You are bombarding me with a lot of information. I cannot organize it now. It is called cognitive overload. When you put too much information in your head that your brain is finding it hard to organize and store it efficiently and effectively so that you can be able to recall it. When the brain communicates stress, it simply means, please calm down. Stop reading. Sincerely stop reading. And then rest. Go for a 5-minute walk. Don't enter social media. Don't log on to YouTube or TikTok. Don't do that. Do you understand? So that's the first part you should understand. The second one is sleep. When the brain begins to communicate through sleep, you are reading and then you start feeling sleepy. The brain is trying to say, I am done for the day, Oga. I am tired. I cannot do another work until I rest. I need to recharge. Do you understand? And I told you, if you're in a tight schedule, sleep for about 90 to 120 minutes because the sleep cycle will be completed by then. Do you understand? So whenever you feel sleepy, the brain is trying to tell you, I am tired of reading. I'm tired. I don't want to read again. Please just leave me alone. I just want to rest. Do you understand? The next one you should take note of among the language of the brain is body posture. Have you ever gone to class and then you try to read and then you just and then you're just changing postures? The brain is trying to communicate something to you. The way you sit will determine the blood flow around your body and will determine how your brain will function. Have you ever seen somebody who is lying down on the floor and the person wants to read? What will happen? You will sleep. If you lie down maybe on your bed to read, you will definitely sleep because the brain understands that particular posture is for sleeping. There are some courses that if you want to read it, you are expected to stand. Sincerely, I'm a medical student. I know how that thing works. Do you understand? So sometimes you are expected to sit in a particular way. It will help your brain to read better. So as you begin to adjust the way you sit, you adjust. You will find one particular posture where the thing is entering your head. It's just stay there and read that way. But when the brain alerts you to change posture, it's trying to tell you that I'm stressing myself this way, so please change. It's not a bad thing whenever you change posture. You just have to understand which one is most effective at some point and at every point when you go for reading. The last language of the brain I have been able to discover is distraction. Listen, distraction is a good thing. Yes, I said it. It's a good thing. Let me tell you what distraction simply means. Distraction is an indication coming from your brain, telling you that you left some task undone, unfinished tasks that you need to deal with. Your brain cannot deal with unfinished tasks. I am telling you the truth. It cannot. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Guess what? Do you know you continue singing that song in your head? Do you know why? Because your brain cannot deal with incomplete task. Do you understand? So whenever you are distracted when you are reading, what you're supposed to do is to face that distraction and deal with it first. Or possibly, if you don't have time for it, write down the distraction and tell your brain that you come back later and deal with it. But distraction is actually an indicator telling you that you have left some tasks undone. I like joking a lot. I usually say these jokes that whenever you go to class to read, you will begin to think of your yogurt inside of the fridge? Number one, you don't have yogurt inside the fridge. Why are you thinking of yogurt? Number two, you don't even have a fridge. Why are you even thinking about yogurt? So what am I trying to say is this: distraction is a good thing. It's an indication that you have left some task undone. So before you go to class, please complete every task that you have before you face your book. Because if you face your book when you are not done with some other task, you won't be able to read. Do you understand? Don't fight with your girlfriend. If you are cooking, don't read. Listen, if you are cooking, don't read, though. Your mind will be in that food. So please take it serious. 4 languages of the brain: stress, right? Which one again? Distraction, body posture, and sleep. Those are the 4 languages of the brain I have been able to locate. In my next video, I'm going to tell you about the signal code of the brain. There are things you can do that will tell your brain which posture to take in order to absorb information. Do you understand? You can give commands like a code to your brain. Oh yes. And your brain will maximize its memory capacity and learning ability. Do you understand? So please like and subscribe, and we'll meet in the next video. If you have comments or questions, please just drop it down. And if you have not subscribed, subscribe. Thank you very much. My name is Alfred Akpesia, and I make learning easy and fun.